When you're renting a car from Enterprise, Hertz, Nifty, Thrifty, wherever, there's lots of options, lots of upsells. They can be confusing. I'm going to clear up one option for you, the fuel service option. I get this every time. You basically buy the fuel in the tank. And here's how to utilize it.
I feel this free. Tonight I want to dance with a guy with a big EP. Ryan here for Silly Reviews. I'm going to make an attempt to entertain myself.
Look at that cool guy driving with one hand at 12 o'clock.
I'm on one of those long drives that you guys see me take maybe once every 3 months. I'm really getting my ass kicked on this one, feeling kind of tired, so I'm going to humor myself and then put these videos together and upload them for you guys. You might enjoy this. So what we're doing here, this is a rented Nissan 2019 Nissan Altima from Enterprise. Now, Enterprise has this fuel program, okay? With the fuel program, you can pay a fixed, I don't know, whatever. It's like you buy the gas that's in the car, something like that. And basically, you have no restrictions on the fuel level when you bring the car back. So what does that mean? That means you want to bring this bitch back bone dry. And that's one hell of a game to play if you're driving longer distances that have a mix of different traffic. It's not just all smooth sailing. You know, you could run into a serious traffic jam, which is highly likely once I get back down to the New Orleans area. But I am in need of some fuel. And I don't want to just keep putting $4 in, $5 in and stopping and just for the sake of being able to return this car with no fuel in it, because that's not really worth it on the time end. I'd like to get home. I'd like to go take a hot shower, rub one out. So don't want to keep stopping just for the sake of leaving this thing on empty with the more, that would be a more foolproof plan. But anyway, so I'm going to have to take a little guess here. I'm going to have to go based off of what time it is, what time I'm going to be in the busiest part of my journey, which is going to be down, passing up New Orleans, going through Metairie in New Orleans, really. It's not going to be rush hour. It's going to be well past 5 o'clock and into the evening. It's going to be more like 8 o'clock. So with that in mind, and as you can see here, this thing estimates that I have 51 miles remaining. Now, on the map, it says I have 112 miles to go. So if we do some math, let's say this thing really is getting 45 miles per gallon. I don't trust it. I'll say 40. That's generous, especially if I run into a little bit of traffic. So at 40 miles per gallon, I've got 50 miles left in the tank. I've got 62 miles left on the trip. 2 gallons of gas should be more than enough, but I'd really like to drop this daddy off to where it says it has like 1 mile remaining. That would be so rewarding. So my next part of this video is going to be when I get to the pump and I make my decision. I'll be thinking about it until I get to the next gas station, which is going to be in just a little bit. All right, so I did the math. I did some more math. $5. $5. Hopefully that gets me back to drop the car off at Enterprise with next to nothing in the tank. Let's find out. But why is it some people just refuse to use car seats for their little babies? I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so I tried to factor in what happens 99% of the time when I go through the cities of Kenner, Metairie, and New Orleans to get to my destination, which is some type of ridiculous traffic jam. So with that $5 of gas, it was approximately 2 gallons. So my estimator here says 136 miles remaining approximately. The map says 95, a little over 95 and a half miles to go. So should be pretty good. Let's see just how low we can get that number to go. I'd feel like a winner at anywhere from 6 miles remaining and under. Anything over and I gave money away. very, very, very disappointed. On that last stop, if I would have gotten just 1 gallon of gas instead of 2, I would have been so freaking close to being on the nose. So enjoy this gallon of gas, future driver or enterprise, whoever benefits from it. I'm Ryan for Silly Reviews. And remember, if you get the gas plan where you don't have to leave any fuel for your next rental car, run that daddy on to the empty.